Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Guys, it is another day, another dollar. Well, there's really no dollars being, well, I guess I digress, it's whatever. What are we doing today? I'm kind of in a weird, twisted limbo land. I need some things for the all-road. We got the exhaust done last night. This thing we're just pushing out, this is getting picked up today. So it's kind of, and we got to prep for PRI. There's portions of a transmission I need to assemble to take with me to, we got to find an ECU so that we can go finish talking to take with us to PRI, also to talk to our friends over at Link ECU. Another revision of our cam cap that we made I made a couple other little tweaks to last night. We got to take the wheels off of this thing for that thing. So I got a whole bunch of crap to do, but I made a simplified list. We need to put the fenders on, we need to mail an ECU, gonna make another edit for Saturday, not including the one that we just did this morning for today, and we need to do wheels and a valve cover and cam caps. It's kind of ironic though how we need to put cam caps in on something that's gonna ultimately be a test vehicle for production parts here in the near future. So it is what it is, I don't care. I'm honestly really excited for this. So let's dive into, honestly, like I said, I'm really excited for this. This year's PRI is gonna be completely different than every other one that I've attended because I'm attending this with the mindset of pure growth. Impatient, but I'm being aggressively patient. There are pieces of the puzzle to life, to business, to doing things with a race car if I really want to do it, to drive. Like there are so many aspects of, I don't know what you want to call it, life, general business, whatever, that we all don't think about. And I've been giving a lot of thought to these. I kind of did this whole self-audit thing of like, what am I doing? What am I not doing? What can I do better? And how do I level up more than I already am? Not because, once again, not because I'm impatient, but because strategy is half the battle here. If you don't have a plan, if you don't have a business plan, even a life plan, you're just going with the flow of things, personally, I feel like that's gonna lead to a very miserable life because you're not trying to optimize yourself. You're not trying to better yourself. I'm not trying to give you guys life advice or dad advice. These are just my perspectives on things. And like I said yesterday, I have a problem with sitting still and not trying to do things. So if that's my curse in life, it could be a lot worse. I'm hungry. It's time to eat. We got some leftover Chinese food that I knew. Favorite food in the world, General Tso's. Literally next to sushi and a half a dozen other things that are made in like the Korean culture that my mom makes because we're Korean. Yeah, Chinese food, high on that list. Very high on that list. I figured I got some time before I have to get my Buddha. Might as well take care of a few things. Taking this as kind of a quick little opportunity here. I haven't inspected my brakes since I've gotten these on there at the beginning of the year. Stuff that you can get, it's I think it's EBC that makes it, where we can actually paint. I think it's this part in here you paint, and it's a temperature monitor, so you know if you've cooked your brakes or not. I seen it on, Juan's got some stickers. Actually, I can show you guys the stickers. Juan's got these stickers on his, so you can find one that shows it. He's got them on the caliper. One of these boys, I know you were able to see it. Maybe not. Maybe you can't see it on his. Ah, there it is. They're a little, right there. It's a little hard to see. It's got this temperature index, so basically as you cook the brakes, heat them up and cycle them, it'll show you how hot they got because they get, like, they don't work after a certain rate. Just a random thought, but I want to get that paint for these, and this is the, like I was saying, this is the first time I've inspected them, and they don't look awful. There's a weird ring there. Curious if like a rock or something got in there, or the pad's not squishing all the way. Oh, and the back the same way. No, the back of it's honestly pretty even. So, in case anyone's wondering, the LSA car does run factory geometry plus, well, it's factory plus. It's like 45, 47 degrees of angle. We run a high collar washer in the back of the steering rack, and then all the bump stops are removed. And if your subframe has the inner and outer ports, bolt holes on the control arm, just pop that thing into the outer there. And honestly, that takes you from like 33 to 45. It's pretty good increase for more or less $5 or less. Here, let me show you guys what I was talking about with those high collars. I happen to have some. There they are. Chazen put me onto these. These are 5/8 high collar washers. They're significantly different than your normal lock washer. And that's what I had been using, was like the normal, just 5/8 inch lock washer. They're about 1/4 inch thick. And this is different. Like, I had never seen one of these. I had been looking. I even checked my local hardware store, and not all hardware stores have these. I literally bought all the ones that his hardware store that he buys his from in South Dakota completely out, like the entire bag. So let me know in the comment section below if you guys want them. If you don't, well, those are all private stock, because here, I have a lot of cars. Like, I have an addiction problem, so I buy parts as often as I possibly can for myself and to feed my problem. But if y'all want them, I will list a handful of these sets. You need 2 per car, and we'll put them on RwdyAudi.com. Yeah, for now, those are personal stash. You just got the info. You got to do the legwork and find them yourself. Anyway, yeah, let's grab the other red tool they tell you not to worry about and take the wheels off. Yeah, we got a little sidetracked. One of the other shops in the area, they have an oil burner. So whenever we need oil taken away, they bring us new drums, we get oil. But this time, weird, because they brought me 2 extra. And the only thing I can think of to do with 2 extra oil drums is A, big up turbo burn barrel 2.0, and shop needs a smoker / barbecue grill. That's the only thing I can think of to do with them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Let me know in the comment section what's the smartest thing here to do. I know actually the smartest thing here to do is do nothing with them, because it doesn't cost me anything. Actually, I think I could build a turbo burn barrel for almost $0. Like, real talk, I guarantee you, between the pile of crap that's in that box, those turbos, the turbos at my house, we could definitely come up, it's all the silicone crap around here, we could come up with a version of this that might just work. I don't know. Barbecue grills is really appeasing though. Like, ooh, a 2-stack barbecue grill?
Rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that
I think I about took out my eye. Well, I about just took out my eye. Freaking using the tool like it wasn't intended. It swung back and smoked me. Let's go see how bad it is. Like, oh, that's not so bad. It grazed the inside there. It caught me. It did catch me. Another one of those things you just need to think about. Right tool, right job, right application. Why do you take a limber out? Like, that could have gone so bad. The amount of force that was behind that, 100% would have took out my eye. Like, 1 inch the other way, as you see, like, I would have stabbed myself in the eye. So I'm struggle busting here a little bit, trying to get these fenders on. And I'm not quite sure. I guess I have a perfect demo over here. I should probably just look at it, huh? Oh, that does. Okay, so it goes on the outside of that. Wait, there's screws in that. That means there's, oh, we gotta find clips now. I didn't realize I was missing clips for this too. Oh, hold on. I think we still have the other fender around here someplace. Maybe, maybe not. You know what? I wonder, I'm probably not gonna find any of these. Body clips are not a common thing. Like, we don't really use them for a lot. But I do have these. I wonder if any of these will fit in there nicely. In case you don't know, Harbor Freight, you can get them. Oh, let's try this one. Does that fit through there? Oh, it's there. It'll clip. That'll ship. All right. There we go. We didn't have any good batteries, so I had to just do a thing without a thing. But it is what it is. You get the idea. Loosen that one up, give it a little tweak, put a spacer back there, and yo, ka-chow. I mended something. Look at that. I don't do that very often some days. Cut that one. Cut that one. Hold on, we gotta mark some more stuff off our list. Where's our marker? Where'd our marker go? There we go, marker. All right, so on our list, we got the exhaust. We're still not concerned about the oil pressure sensor. We know it's got a harness that's missing in it, and I talked to a good friend of mine. I talked to my buddy Chasen, who's worked on this car multiple times, and he says he's checked the oil pressure. The oil pressure is fine. And if you look down in that hole down in there, there is the sensor is there, but the harness, the plug is like probably dry rot and broken out of it at some point. I'm not sure where it's gone to, but the engine don't tick and it's got oil in it. So I'm pretty sure it's fine. Anyway, so we're just gonna like leave that one for now. We'll deal with it when we get back. We've got the valve covers. Ooh, look, side markers in. Cool, we did that. Not gonna worry about lowering the car. We've got that. Maybe put a subwoofer in it. So my neighbor on that wall is actually a car audio and tent shop and a vinyl wrap shop. So it's kind of clever how everything works, but it's how we're getting this car wrapped too. Anyway, yeah, subs, tires, driver over. Oh, that's the fender, okay. Still got to get the sway bar on. We got the sway bar mounts. We just need the fender, but we need the control arm on, and we need wiper blades. We'll have to get those tomorrow. And then we got to figure out what we need to take with us. We are almost there. You know what? A little tip here real quick. So these bolts that go into the subframes, even on the all roads, which I find this hilarious, by the way, getting them out is kind of a problem. When you're pulling them out this way, you actually have to drop the subframe down. Well, a trick I like to do to kind of prevent that and having problems in the future, I have a tendency of changing things way more than I probably should. A little thing that I like to do to just keep that from happening, because once again, I like to change things way more than I should. You can fit this bolt in the backside in here and then put it through like that. Versus if you put it in this way, it ends up hitting on the bottom of the car and you gotta drop the subframe down. Just a little tip, something I like to do. It works, like I said, it works really well for me because I don't gotta change, I don't gotta drop, I don't gotta maneuver anything. And technically to align this car properly, even this one or that one, that makes my life so much easier. Let's get this tightened up, let's get that tightened up, and honestly, we can probably go ahead and put the wheel on this side. We got a couple zip ties to trim off. Oh, we gotta put the sway bar on. And we got to find a bushing and a bracket. Still gotta find those, that's easy. Couple brackets and one bushing. Should be pretty easy to find. We got plenty of spare shit around here.
2 hours later.
Nice, we found one. Oh, second to last tote. I know I have more of these because I've cleaned them. Just don't remember what I cleaned them and I put them on. I don't remember if that was a car or if they were extras and they were in something out here. All those have been gone through except for that last. Hopefully, we're on the right track.
20 minutes later.
Hey! I found them both. Okay, we got those. We got some spare bits and bobbles, and we'll come back for that stuff. The only thing that we're missing now is a bushing that goes around the sway bar. And honestly, I think I've seen some of those. I'm pretty sure I've seen a bushing floating around here someplace, somewhere. I don't know why, but it's probably the same reason why this is missing, because that car's missing one of almost everything. Anyway, let's get this installed, and then we'll get the other one installed as soon as we find it. That's still a thing. It's around here someplace. I know I've seen them. Hey. Found that last one. I also found some coil pack adapters, which is pretty sweet. Let's get this thing in, and let's get this done here. There we go. Perfect. And I'm gonna get that stud fixed too. There's this. Oh. Whoa, you like to move, huh? You want to get off this rack, I see. All right, well, the only thing we got left here we need to address is, looks like the shifter. So, get some tools. Let's get some tools and make this happen. I think the only thing we need is a 6 mil to put the 6 mils. There we go. If you don't know how this works, well, I think I actually already covered it once. We were talking about Shanghai shifters. That's it. Yep. Anyway, let's get this done. Oh, I guess I left something on in the car. I don't know what, but battery's dead now. All right, well, maiden voyage time. It runs, it moves, the shifter's in line right. This should work. Reverse is a little funky. Let's see what it does. Freaking mint! I'm so stoked. Yeah, girl. The only thing I don't know is if it's wheel speed, if I'm wheel spinning, or if the clutch is slipping. I don't think the clutch is slipping. I'm pretty freaking sure we've got all the wheel speed because it doesn't flutter like that. We got a few Christmas trees, but I ain't even concerned about those. It's freaking working. I'm pretty stoked. All right. Guys, that's what we're gonna call it quits for tonight. Tomorrow, well, I don't know what we're gonna do. We've probably gotta pack, tidy up some loose ends. I've got some interior pieces that I wanna throw in the car. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, I'm Audi.